This man lost $32 billion. Not in years, not in months, but in days. And the craziest part? People trusted him with their life savings. In November 2022, over $8 billion vanished. He was called a genius, a billionaire, the future of crypto. Then, everything collapsed. Users rushed to withdraw money. Billions were gone. The system froze. This wasn't just a bad business. It was one of the biggest financial disasters in history. So how did a nice guy genius build an empire and lose it almost overnight? This is Sam. Sam wasn't flashy. He wasn't loud. He wasn't even that social. But he was different. A genius. The future of finance. But being different can be dangerous. Both of his parents were professors, smart, logical, structured. Sam wasn't like most kids. He didn't dream about cars or fame. He liked math, not emotions. He went to MIT, one of the hardest schools in the world. And there he found something interesting. Money was just numbers on a screen, and numbers can be manipulated. Sam got a job in trading, buying, selling, making money from tiny differences. Imagine buying an apple for $1 and selling it for $1.10. Do that millions of times and you become rich. Then he discovered crypto. And he saw something no one else did. The same coin had different prices in different countries. In the US, Bitcoin was cheaper. In Japan, it was more expensive. So Sam did something simple. Buy cheap, sell high. And just like that, he started printing money quickly. And that's when everything changed. But Sam wasn't satisfied. Sam didn't just want money, he wanted to change the world. He believed in something called effective altruism. Make as much money as possible, then give it away. At least, that's what he said. So he started his own trading firm, Alameda Research. And this was the beginning of everything, because hidden inside this company was the secret that would destroy everything. Alameda Research started small, just a few people and a lot of trades. But the profits kept growing, faster. And when money comes fast, rules start to feel optional. Crypto trading was a mess. Slow websites, confusing buttons, random crashes. People were trading billions on platforms that barely worked. So Sam had an idea. What if I created my own stock exchange? So in 2019, FTX was born. And it grew faster than almost anything in finance history. Traders loved it. Investors poured in money. FTX didn't just look big, it looked safe. And in finance, trust is everything. Here's how it worked. People deposited money into FTX. FTX was supposed to hold that money safely, like a bank. But it wasn't a bank. Behind the scenes, FTX and Alameda were connected, very connected. Instead of keeping user money safe, some of it started moving from FTX to Alameda. Users didn't know. They thought their money was still there. Alameda used that money to make big bets, very big bets. And big bets can go very wrong. But on the outside, everything looked perfect. FTX kept growing. The company was worth billions. FTX was everywhere. Ads, sponsorships, famous faces. The bigger it looked, the safer it felt. Sam became the face of crypto, the responsible one, the smart one, the one people trusted. But underneath the system was fragile, and all it needed was one push. By 2021, Sam was on top of the world. He was worth billions. He was on magazine covers. He was everywhere. But he didn't act like a billionaire.
He wore shorts, drove a simple car, slept in the office. And that made people trust him even more. He didn't look like a typical rich CEO, so people assumed he must be different. Millions of people trusted FTX. They deposited their savings, their investments, sometimes everything. But behind the scenes, the same thing was happening. Money was moving, and the hole was getting bigger. FTX even created its own token called FTT. It was like printing your own casino chips and saying they have value. As long as people believed in it, the price stayed high. But belief is not the same as reality. Alameda used that token as collateral to borrow even more money. Now the system wasn't just risky, it was unstable. Some people started asking questions, but most didn't, because everything still looked fine. The entire empire depended on one thing: trust. And once trust is gone, everything falls. Then, one document changed everything. A leak that exposed the truth. A report showed something strange. Alameda's assets were mostly made of FTT. Not real money, not cash, just their own token. This meant something terrifying. If FTT dropped, everything could collapse. People started to notice. Then a rival stepped in. A single tweet. They announced they were selling all their FTT. That one message shook the entire system, because if they were selling, others would follow. People got nervous, then scared. Users started withdrawing their money, at first slowly, then all at once. FTX didn't have the money because it was never there. Inside the company, panic exploded. Sam told everyone that everything was fine, but it wasn't. Trust started breaking, and once it started, it couldn't be stopped. Billions of dollars were being withdrawn every hour. This is called a bank run, and it destroys everything. The looting decreased, and then it stopped. Now everyone knew something was wrong, and fear spreads faster than facts. No rescue, no money, no trust. FTX froze withdrawals. Users were locked out. Billions trapped. And just like that, it was over. The empire collapsed. FTX filed for bankruptcy. Billions gone. And people were shocked. Investigations showed the truth. User money was used. Sam was arrested. From billionaire to defendant. Just months earlier, he was on top of the world. The entire empire was built on something fragile: trust. This story isn't just about crypto. It's about trust and what happens when it's abused. When you give someone your money, you're giving them power. And sometimes that power gets used the wrong way, because as this story showed, the fall doesn't take years. Sometimes it only takes days.